Listen to me. If there was a wise man who would ever think of this, they would say in order to be superior to the man, you've got to be the man. For I am the man himself.
What is going on and how you guys all doing tonight? This is the Club of the Man 1993 back here for one more piece of baseball news to catch up on, and that is one more retirement that was just announced just about a week or so ago on May 12th, 2024. That former Major Leaguer and slugger Khris Davis announced his retirement from Major League Baseball at the age of 36. And apparently he has some interest in returning to baseball at some point as a coach. But for now, apparently, Davis wants to focus on pursuing a career as an auto mechanic, which is, of course, interesting. I do wish him the best of luck. Khris Davis was originally drafted by the Brewers in the 7th round of the 2019 draft. He made his major debut in 2013 and hit .250 with 60 home runs in 1,142 play appearances from the Brewers from 2013 to 2015 as the Brewers' regular left fielder. Despite those, the Brewers, though, had some lack of success during that time, and they decided to rebuild a little bit, and they ended up trading Davis to the Oakland Athletics for a couple of prospects, which then kicked off probably the better runs of his career. He not only, of course, hit 133 home runs between 2016 and 2018, which I believe also, I think it was 2018 he actually led the league with 48 home runs, which is his career high. During that time, though, all of those seasons, Khris Davis hit exactly .247. Every season he hit .247. In 2016, 2017, 2018, his season batting average each of those seasons was .247, which of course is impressive. And he did lead the league in home runs with 48 in 2018. And he is just the third player besides Jimmy Fox and Mark McGwire to hit more than 48 home runs in the season as a member of the Athletics. And that helped lead the Athletics to a wild card berth and brought the Silver Slugger an 8th place finish in the MVP voting. He would then sign a new 2-year extension in April 2019. This is, of course, the only reason, of course, why the Athletics have given to any player within the last decade. And unfortunately, this did not pay off. He then became injury-plagued in 2019, and he batted just .216 on 746 play appearances during the 2019 to 2021 seasons. He would then be traded to the Rangers as part of a very memorable 5-player deal in February 2011. And then he then, I think, briefly appeared in only 22 games with the Rangers before he was released. And then he rejoined the Athletics on a minor league deal and played his final 20 Major League games in an Athletics uniform that year. In 2022, he continued his playing endeavors by suiting up in the Mexican League and with the Kentucky Wild Health in the Gnomes Independent League in the Atlantic League. And he was trying to make a comeback, but then, of course, it did not happen. Again, he finished his career at 221 home runs, 590 RBIs, and then apparently, as far as his new career he's looking into, which again, he says he eventually would like to return to the game as a coach, but right now he wants to be an auto mechanic. And apparently, he did say that he spent the last year attending the Arizona Automotive Institute to learn the ins and outs about being a mechanic, and because he had a long time love of cars. And that's the career path he's going with now at the age of 36. So, yep, Khris Davis. Again, we had, of course, two Khris Davises. This one, of course, spelled his with Khris, both power guys. Of course, we had Khris Davis, the former Oriole, who signed one of the worst contracts in Major League history and ended up being one of the worst players we had seen in a long time. But, yeah, I mean, consistency with a 247 batting average over 3 seasons and hit 247 exactly in those 3 years. He did finish with a 242 career batting average, but he definitely was a nice power threat to watch for sure. I definitely did enjoy and was a fan of Khris Davis. And I do wish him the best in his retirement and the best in him becoming an auto mechanic for sure. And maybe someday we will see him back coaching in a major league game. So that's my brief thoughts on Khris Davis announcing his retirement on May the 12th. What are you guys' thoughts on Khris Davis and his career as well? Make sure you guys leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. And also be sure, as always, to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at the Club of the Man 93, and also on TikTok and Instagram at the Club of the Man 1993. And until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. And do not forget, in order to be superior to the man, you've got to be the man. And for I am the man himself. And that is not just an opinion, my friends. That is a fact of life. Yeah!